Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway, qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. More information on this and all of our leagues over at dgsracing.com. This is the final race in the round of 12. Tonight we will cut it down from 12 to 8 playoff drivers. Qualifying not hugely important, but still worth the bragging rights. Last check we had 23 cars here tonight. So watch the 55 of Zach Margison making his way around the track. Zach does love his anime girls. One of the first cars out on track along with Ethan Evers and Ian Montrose. Check in on a 0-1, there he is. And then the 8 car. They'll be the first 3 to put laps on the board. Margison the farthest ahead, so we'll ride along with him. We don't have the Gen 6 camera set up. Oh well. Normally those would have been onboards and not random side of the car drone shots. 31.14 is the lap that they will have to shoot for. Montrose drops in second in the 0-1, Evers in third. Clapperdoodle in fourth. Isaac King jumps up to second. Mike Edwards slaps in sixth. Cliff Mullins third. Ethan Evers' second lap puts him on top of the charts in the Dockside Ride Chevy. Jeremy Clapper-Newell's second lap jumps him up to the second spot in his Martin Sports Ford. Actually, he's running a Chevy this week. I'm so used to him running Fords, I just assumed. But Clapper-Newell and a Gen 6 Chevy this week. Wood Brothers Chevy, that is odd. Mike Edwards, sure he has the Friday Fun Night car if it ever would load. Clocks in the second spot. Jay Richter jumps up to the top of the boards in the 0-2. One of the Fort Worth twins jump into the top spot. Delta Prime currently occupies the top 3 spots. Logan Rhodes on his second lap. 31.035. Move up to 8th. Lucas's first lap with 31.5. Trenton Sneed in the 81 Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Chevy second lap. Puts him on pole. Trying to watch TJ Floyd. Lucas's second lap puts him in 7th. TJ's on his lap number 2. Only other car on track after that is Andrew Beach. We'll ride along with Floyd, see what he can put down. Clocks in at a 31.097. Moves him up to 12th. Jump on with Andrew Beach. Got a very Dave Marcus look to his car tonight. Part of that is the number 71. Part of that is that sky blue, turquoise, whatever you want to call it. You can call it turquoise for Dysautonomy Awareness Month. First lap clocks in at the bottom of the speed charts. Two more drivers have joined, so we have 25 cars here tonight. Beach to the stripe. 31.03, puts him 10th quick. That'll do it. Trent Sneed going to be your pole sitter in the 81. Trent, hi Trent. Yep. How's it going?
Hi.
Well, you find yourselves on pole tonight. How does that feel?
Sounds like I gotta finish this tall boy before green flag.
Probably. We had 60 laps around New Atlanta. How do you feel the racing is going to go? Is it going to be like pack racing? The tires going to matter? What do we got?
I've never drove a Gen 6 here before, and I mean, I don't like New Atlanta, but I mean, I didn't like it Tuesday, and it worked out really good for me there. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Plan same as the usual. I'm not gonna actively fight to be up here. Not gonna really push until I guess it gets to stage point time. I'm damn 7th, so Just gonna ride and vibe and drink and drive, I guess.
Sounds fun. Nice safe place to do that. Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah, this is my new.
I kicked him out already. Get on track, Trent. Oh my goodness. That kind of Friday night it seems. Labor 12 starting lineup. Awesome tunes provided by our friends in Labor 12 as we wait for people like Trenton to get on the track. There he is. I think it's supposed to be rear chase since we don't have all of our fancy cameras set up. Forgot the Gen 6 has to do it separately. Oh my gosh, Mikey, your decal made your car turn white. I have to remove Mikey's decal just so we don't have to see a plain white car all night. Do that right here. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, starting lineup presented by our friends at Labor 12. Trent Steed starting on pole in 81. Starting second, Jay Richter, 02 4-wheel green Chevy. Ethan Evers will start third in the Dockside Ride Chevy. Mike Edwards, I don't know what his paint scheme is yet, but he'll start fourth. Josh Carver hasn't gotten out on track yet, he'll start fifth. Jeremy Clapper Newell will start sixth in the Martin Sport Chevy. Lucas Hoisman, Labor 12 Ford, he'll start in the seventh spot. Cliff Mullen Spit and Venom Chevy starts in eighth. Zach Martison and his Anime Chicks Chevrolet starts in the ninth spot. And you have Andrew Beach and his Side Pipe Chevy starting in 10th. Logan Rhodes not out on track starts 11th. Ian Montrose, the DoorDash Toyota, starts 12th. TJ Floyd, Live Lucky Chevrolet, starts in 13th. Isaac Keene, Rev Motorsport Chevy, 14th. Nathan Harper, Cowboys Ford, 15th. Jeff Price, Back Channel Productions Chevy in 16th. Brandon Vasquez, McDonald Chevy starts in 17th. Daddy Dave in the Real Tree Ford, 18th. Daniel Wallen, Labor 12 Chevy, 19th. JR Deal in the Mac Tonight Bill Elliott Throwback starts in 20th. Jeremy Scherer, Mobile 1 Ford, starts in 21st. Lucky in his Labor 12 Chevy starts in 22nd. Kelly Hyatt, Toyota, starts in 23rd. Will Ashenbrenner, Fort Worth Green Chevy, starts in 24th. And Joe Monahan, the Bass Pro Toyota, starts in 25th. 25 drivers here tonight to contest the final race in the round of 12 in the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Is FFN on the table tonight? If you guys want to run it, and someone puts a $25 dono in between now and the end of the race, we'll do it. Or y'all can do 5 people at a $5 dono, whatever. As long as we get $25 to the channel through the dono, we will do it. It's completely up to you guys. Trent and Richter on the front row. Richter around turns 3 and 4. Still working on fixing Mikey's paint scheme. I gotta read before I fix it. That's okay. Green flag is in the air. We are underway from Atlanta. 60 laps to decide who moves on to the next round of the playoffs. Uh-oh. Trenton having a bit of a blink. 1 sec while I pop over here and get my bars up. That, when it fixes, will fix Edwards' paint scheme. It's going to break everybody for a brief moment. Trenton still leads. I know you can't tell right now. Trenton leads over Ethan Evers and Jay Richter side by side. 4th spot is Josh Carver in the Ford. And Lucas Hoisman 5th. Carver populates in. There's Richter dropping in. The music's still going. Of course we do while we're trying to fix everything. Thanks, Scott. Chaotic few moments here. Out front, Ethan Evers, ahead of Josh Carver and Lucas Hoitzma. You see Margison and Sneed. We can finally see Mikey's car. Got everybody situated, fixed up. Carver up the hill into the corner. Probably scared Lucas a little bit, but can't tell as he stays hammered down and he's working on taking the lead on the high line with Trenton behind. Where the red line is a no-no, should not be passing below it. Go down there to avoid a wreck, obviously, but other than that, it's a no-no zone. Drivers get 50% fuel, unlimited tires, because drivers usually don't need tires at superspeedways. Looks like all 25 cars still in this lead pack. All the way back to Asherbrenner and Monahan, although they've fallen back a little bit. Monahan may not have the draft anymore. So really 23 still in the lead draft. Last one of those is Lucky. It's Hoytsma working the high line with Trenton. These guys are all bunched up, and you got a bit of a gap back to Cliff Mullins in the Spit and Venom Chevy. Outside line starting to prevail. Hoytsma going to drop to the bottom. Leave Trenton on his own. Jay Richter trying to catch up to the 81. Give the high line a push. In other races, they said the outside line kind of saved tires a little bit better than the inside line. Something to keep an eye on going forward. Looks like the 8 of Evers is going to move up between Hoytsma and Sneed on the high line. Gives the 3 of Carver the inside. Perhaps he heard me talking about tires, as here comes Carver with the push from the 55 of Martison. %10 of the way. Shout out D-Waddy Bama. Here we go, 3 wide. Martison going down below the red line, the no-no line. And Lucas Hoytsma's going to go around right in front of him for his troubles. That is going to wad up quite a few cars. Jeff Price going up to the wall with TJ Floyd. That started around the 97 car of Hoytsma. See if he gets a push or if he gets a loose. Couldn't tell quite from that angle. Let's try the far chase. See if he gets tagged or loose. It's a bump from Ethan right into the corner. As we heard in an interview with Ethan, he knew that was a bad idea. Oh my gosh, someone went flipping TJ Floyd. 49 car went for a hell of a ride. There's Hoytsma from the lead after a contact from Evers. Those two had some beef last night from the truck race at Phoenix. Don't think that was a carryover, but never know. TJ Floyd going to have to take a fast repair already. Lap number 9, trying to move on to the next round of the playoffs. That car heavily smoking. See Floyd on the pit lane. I think he had to take a tow. Let's check in on his time. No, I think he just putted around. He's going to go a lap down, obviously, but gets his car repaired, heading back out along with Keene. Looks like Jeff Price has already retired the 19. I'm sure driver's chat was spicy during all that. I had it muted. Trenton looks like he is getting damage repair. He's trying to save that fast repair. So the 81 car pole sitter sitting on the pit lane getting the car fixed up. Jay Richter there in the 02 also trying to move on to the next round. Heavy rear end damage to the 02. Try to get some more replays while we wait for, well, anything. What happens with the 02, he gets pinched in between Edwards and the 81 of Sneed, and that's where his damage came from. They keep wrecking behind that. See Edwards in the 14, just ahead of the 2 of Keene. – Hitters gets bounced around quite a bit. That 19 hit, goodness gracious. Dang, that was a hard hit. 49 just gonna flip. JR Deal was all up in that one. Last 2 weeks winners. The number 9 car won the last 2 weeks in a row. He's already through to the next round, so he really doesn't care what happens tonight. Unless he probably try to help his teammates. But the 9 car suffering quite a bit of damage there. He heads back out on the track. So let's reset what we know. Josh Carver is shown second. Clapper Newell has stayed out. Ballsy move by the 11, not even taking fuel. These are Gen 6. Gen 6, Matt. Part of the Superspeedway series on Friday night.
There's not enough time for me to find the second one and open it.
So we got Clapper Newell leading as he has stayed out. Carver pit for fuel, as did Logan Rhodes. Ethan Evers took a set of tires. Then you have Beach. Montrose took some damage repair in 6th. Harper, Joe Monahan, Cliff Mullins, damage repair. Daddy Dave, Kelly Hyatt, Jeremy Scherer, damage repair. Margison, Lucky, a little bit of repairs. Vasquez, some repairs. Trenton took quite a lot of repair. Still in the lead lap, though. We get back racing once again. We'll let the camera stay up towards the front while we run through the field. Mike Edwards, over a minute repair. Richter, over a minute. Llewellyn looks like he took a fast repair. We're fueled up. Probably just fuel for Llewellyn. He's back at 19th. JR Deal saw him take the 4 tires and get a repair. Hoyt saw a whole minute of damage work. Asherbranner's back on the pit lane. 31 car right now on the pit lane. Isaac Keene, TJ Floyd both went a lap down. They'll be fighting for a lucky dog, 23rd and 24th. So we watch back up front. Clapper Newell surges out to the lead. Montrose second. Then Harper in 3rd. Williams says he is out. So 31 car going to retire in 24th. And Clapper Newell to the top. Shuffled out. Ian Montrose surges to the lead. Wants to get himself a bonus point for a lap lead. Front end of that 01 Toyota is torn all to hell, but he's going to lead a lap. Back of that car is beat to shit. The front of that car is beat to shit. Ian Montrose don't care. He'll get out there and lead. Montrose, Harper, Mullins, your top 3. Andrew Beach, Daddy Dave. And Ethan Evers, Jeremy Clapper Newell. Kelly Hyatt side by side with Margison. Margison's rear end battered up a bit. You see the 69 of Scherer, the 6 of Monahan. Monahan dancing about. Quite a few damaged cars after that wreck. Where is Trenton? Trenton's 21st. Last car in lead lap. Riding with Lucas Hoisman. Both of them damaged after that wreck. Trying to save their fast repair, I think. Could turn out to bite them as they are 12 seconds behind the leader. Vasquez has also lost the draft. It's 19th. 5 seconds behind the pack. Outlaw and everyone ahead of Outlaw still in the main pack. It's like at the back of the field, you got TJ Floyd a lap down and the 2 of Isaac Keene. Those 2 battling for the lucky dog. Keene in that position right now. And Trenton in trouble right now. Outlaw's 18th. Llewellyn 17th. Richter 16th. Mike Edwards 15th. Logan Rhodes 14th. Josh Carver and Lucky 12th and 13th. Jeremy Scherer 11th. Then top 10, Monahan, Hyatt, Margison, Clapper Newell, Dave Hoisma, Ethan Evers, Andrew Beach, Cliff Mullins as they go to the top side. The 07 of Harper and the 01 of Montrose. Mullins and Beach ought to have a good chance here because Montrose damaged all to hell leading this pack. 37 of Mullins trying to push to the lead. big gap has opened up between Monahan and second pack. They're over a second back now. This group now is going to lose that lead pack as far as the draft is concerned. Contact between Hyatt and Scherer. Carver trying to push Scherer, and we get a caution. I have no idea what for. Something may have happened to the 79. It's ahead of Clapper Newell. Clapper Newell gets him in the left rear as he's trying to line up at the same time as a push comes, and that turns the 79 around in the infield, and that sets off second caution of the race. Well then, chance to catch our breath. Huge break for guys like Hoytsman and Trenton Sneed. I believe they may come take their fast repairs. They were well off the pace there. Clapper Newell will have to come down and get tires and fuel. Well, not so much tires, but he'll have to come get fuel. So he didn't take any on the first stop, so he didn't even pit. Montrose, your leader. Wonder if he'll take a fast repair or nah. Front of that car torn all to shit. Look at that. This car was leading this damn race. How? Just how? And then he fakes the pit road. Interesting. Must be going for stage points. So the takers on pit road are led by Cliff Mullins. Slides to a stop in their boxes. Fuel only for the 37. He'll rejoin in 8. So let's run through the ones that stayed out. Ian Montrose in the 01. Damage and all. Damage be damned. Nathan Harper in second. Andrew Beach is third. Ethan Evers in fourth. Joe Monahan in fifth. Lucky is in sixth. Mike Edwards in the Friday Fun Night car is seventh. Cliff Mullins in eighth. Mullins just off the pit lane with fuel top off. The 9 car, JR Deal, also damaged on that right front. He came down for the fuel, topped off the tank. So did the 55 of Margison. He took tires as well, though. Carver, a 12-second stop. A little short for 4 tires, so may have had a bit of damage to repair, maybe some optional. Scherer in the 12th spot, 14 seconds, probably took a set. Jeremy Clapper Newell 13th, Logan Rhodes 14th, Daniel Llewellyn 15th, Daddy Dave 16th, Trenton Sneed 17th, Brandon Vasquez 18th. Looks like all those cars picked up tires. Lucas Hoytsma still working on damage repair, still has decided not to take that fast repair. Saw him well off the pace last time. We'll see how that goes for him this time. Trenton Sneed. Carver's back on the pit lane. Logan Rhodes back on the pit lane. Hoytsma back on the pit lane. Try to work on a little bit more damage repair. Kelly Hyatt, Isaac Keene. And Jay Richter. Isaac Keene got the lucky dog in the 2. He'll be back on the lead lap. That leaves TJ Floyd as the only car off the lead lap. TJ Floyd trying to move on in the playoffs. So he will be eager to try and get that lap back. Check out the points once again. You see TJ Floyd down there in 10th. He was 9 points out coming into this race. Nathan Harper 1 point out. Carver 1 point in. Trenton in by 5, along with Jay Richter. Those two were tied. Mike Edwards in by 6, and then Margison in by 7. So from 4th to about 9th. Really, really tight. 7 points separate them. If one of those guys outside the top 8 win, like Harper, Floyd, Eck, or Hyatt, can really scramble some things. Pace car heads to the pit lane. We have Montrose and Harper your front row. Montrose and Beach get the inside line going. Montrose would love to try and run away and hide, but that's not how it works. You're in a super speedway style race. Beach closing up to his back, trying to push. Ethan Evers drops to the bottom. Not going to push Harper. Now he jumps back to the outside. See where Harper decides to go. Sounds like they're wrecking in the back. They are, big time. Cliff Mullins and the 33 of Lucky. Lucky unlucky here as he takes a ride to try to make it to the next round of the playoffs. Gets backed into by Cliff at the end of that wreck. Lucky's car, no nose, no trunk, no spoiler. That car is not looking so hot for the 33 team as we get our third caution of the race. Let's see what kicked this off. Looks like we're 3 wide. Lucky bounces off the outside wall, then down into Cliff Mullins. Cliff goes for a wild ride in the 37. Looks like Lucky Clapper Newell. Lucky gets into the outside wall, then bounces down into Cliff, and I believe that was Jeremy Scheer. I think Vasquez got a piece. Kelly Hyatt obviously in there. Luke is trying to save his race car. He's locked up the brakes, but I don't think he hits anything. And Hoytsman locks it up. With no contact. Nicely done. So not getting more damage to that 97. So we can ride with the 3 through all of that. On the backstretch heading into turn number 3. Lucky's going to bounce off the outside wall and come down into Mullins. Sets off the accident. So Mullins get up on 2 wheels. Here comes the accident, sliding down towards Carver. Carver able to lock it down and get to the inside and avoid everything. Nicely done. So Montrose still going for those stage points. It's like Evers and Edwards on the same type of strategy. Beach has stayed out, but I don't think he's going for points because he hasn't been here much this season. All those drivers last on pit lane 15 laps ago. People that came down this time, the 07 of Harper, took 4 tires. Kelly Hyatt topped off the tank. Vasquez, some damage repair on the 72. Daniel Wallen, 26 seconds, so he got some repair work done. Cliff, he took a wild ride there. I think he had to take the fast repair. 4 seconds in his pit box. That's long enough for a quick repair. Looks like Lucky Eck has taken his fast repair because that car had no nose and no back end. He looks nice and renewed. Now he's got to take care of it. Make sure that car can get to the end. TJ Floyd may have taken the fast repair, as that car looks brand new. We'll go back up to the front as we see the lights are out on our pace car. We're going to go ahead and look about and see who still has their fast repairs. Run our split. Trenton's used his. Logan Rhodes, Isaac Keene, Brendan Vasquez, Lucky, TJ Floyd all have used their fast repair. Shows Richter and Harper have not. Mullins has. Floyd has. We'll have 4 laps to go. Get this green flag till the give away the stage points. 10 points to the leader at halfway. 1 point to 10th. 1 point increments in between. Montrose jumps on that loud pedal, gets us restarted. Beach this time not right on his tail. Margison trying to push him back up there. Ethan Evers leads the outside line. Monahan trying to follow. Edwards dropped down in front of Deal on the inside lane. Leaves essentially a 5-1-2, 6-1-2 situation. Monahan not really on the back of Evers. It's like Evers wanted to squeeze down in front of Edwards, but the 21 car of Clapper Newell was still there. Now he's going to charge to the outside of 21 of Clapper Newell. Battle for the 4th spot. Margison's going to jump up front of Evers. See if those two Chevys can hook up. Start pushing towards the front here. 2 laps to go till them stage points. Clapper Newell dances up to the middle of the track. That scoots everyone up the lanes. Monahan nearly into the fence. But Margison gets to Clapper Newell's outside. I can't believe Montrose's car is able to lead the way it looks. That's crazy. Beach sticking with him, pushing him right along. So Margison kind of gets split 3 wide. Ethan Evers goes to the outside of Margison. Clapper Newell still to the inside. Margison chucks him behind him. Ethan Evers kind of alone on that high lane. Suddenly without help. His teammate Mike Edwards alongside. I can't believe Ian Montrose looking like he's going to win this stage right now with that car. Look at the front end of that thing. Somehow Ian Montrose wins the stage. Amazing. So we get our points update. Montrose gets 10, Beach 9, Clapper Newell gets 8, Margison 7, Edwards 6. As they're wrecking, Clapper Newell goes around. And 4th caution comes out right after we get our halfway points. That started with the 21. Margison gets him in the left rear corner and turns him around right into Edwards. Daddy Dave gets a big piece of the wall. See, the 55 is going to do the no-no. He's going to get the left rear corner of the 21, turn him around. Ethan Evers into the wall. Edwards, Monahan, Daddy Dave smacks the wall. Looks like the 9 of JR Deal may have hit the inside wall. And then gets pounded by his teammate. Deal nearly had that missed. Bam, the inside wall, and here comes his teammate. Boom, Jeremy Scherer finishes him off. Kinky. Switch Monahan through here. Gets tied up to the outside wall. Lucas may have gotten a piece of it with his right front on the 97. What? Jay Richter had that missed and they got rear-ended by the 6 of Monahan. Outstanding. Watch that from the O2. It's at the tail end of this pack, behind Scherer, ahead of Carver. Starts unfolding, gets on the binders, turns it left. Sees that wreck, so he goes back up on the track, and then pap. Wow. Rough way to get involved. All right, Vasquez has stayed out. 8 laps since he's been to the pit lane in that 72 McDonald's car. Montrose in second. He hit the pit lane for 9 seconds. Jeff, sometimes hitting the brake seems like the hardest thing for a race car driver to do, to be honest with you. Especially oval drivers that think they're never supposed to hit the brake. Kelly Hyatt in third. 4 tires and fuel for the 33. All these cars have heavy damage, or at least some sort of damage. See the 01 and 33 especially. I think the 72 had some rear end damage on his car. Yeah, you can see the right rear pushed in on the 72. Beach's car looks clean. Probably get mad at me for saying that. Cheesecake there in 5th. Nathan Harper 6th. You have Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards, Cliff Mullins, TJ Floyd, Logan Rhodes, Josh Carver, Isaac Keene. We've had the driver's chat off most of the night because, I don't know, they've been really toxic lately. Let's see what they're up to. It's very quiet. Driver's strangely quiet. Pace cars off. So we cross the line, be 26 to go. Green flag back out in the air. Vasquez, Montrose. I feel like the damage has made that 0-1 faster. He just drives right around Vasquez. Beach trying to follow him through. Ian might damage his Gen 6 all the time now. Vasquez drops to third. Kelly Hyatt now leads the outside in a Toyota that looks much like Montrose's. That 72 may be a bit wounded. Front of it looks good with that right rear. I wouldn't think it'd slow it down that much, but he's getting past quite a lot around the outside. I'd say maybe it's tires, but Montrose didn't take tires there. Very special. So Montrose leads with Beach behind. Beach let off of him there, about wrecked him. Hyatt clears to third. And you have Harper side by side. Vasquez for fourth. Hyatt pops out to the outside line. Outside looking a little better organized right now. A little bit closer together, a little bit more in line. Hyatt tries to dump some air on the back of the 71. Spoilers slow him down a bit. And here comes the 72 up the track. Bangs doors with the Cowboys Mustang.
You're all good, brother. We're watching it too, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Anger coming from the seat of the 8 car.
Is this thing really tight for you too?
Just right as I enter the corner.
Trenton saying his car is really tight. Montrose continues to lead as we stay with the first side-by-side battle, which is Vasquez and Harper. JR Ideal's gotten a quick repair, the 9 car back in the battle. Right behind the 8. Vasquez has cleared the pack and solo fourth as Trent Sneed's outside of Harper. Hyatt thinking about jumping back in front of the top line, does so. Now Trenton trying to catch the 33 and give that Toyota a push. Top 2 still broken away so far. Not a big gap, but don't have anybody to their outside. Still no earthly idea how that 01 car that beat up is leading this pack. Aerodynamics obviously a very big deal in this type of racing.
I'm assuming we can't go below that line on the front straight.
go below the red.
Simple. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
No problem.
Like everyone back to Lucky. Still in this pack. Lucky had to take quick repairs, so he's trying to hang out in the back of it and save his race car. This group have Monahan, Margison, Richter. I believe that's Isaac Keene. All of them on the lead lap. Looks like they're working together. I don't know if it's the damage that's slowing them down or if they just don't want to be in the main pack. First car off the lead lap, Jeremy Scheer in 23rd. He's hoping for a caution to get that lucky dog. Still Montrose and Beach out front. And Trenton Steed, as Hyatt's dropped to the bottom. Trenton leads the outside line. Has the 8 of Ethan Evers and 9 of J.R. Deal behind. Here goes Trenton, working on getting the lead. 81 car around the outside. Working with Ethan Evers. And the 9 of Deal. He had a ton of speed on that high line. Ethan gave a bump to the Trenton there.
You let off right there?
I've been letting off entry every corner.
I got you.
Time Ethan backed up off Trenton a bit. Think his car would be helped by the tight situation when he's out front.
I can't do much more.
Beach frustrated, nobody's on his back bumper, giving him a push as that looks like the 21 of Clapper Newell going around and disappearing at the same time. We stay green. Clapper Newell's in the pit lane. What the heck just happened? He disappears. And then next thing you know, he's in the pit lane. And we stay green. What the hell? That was weird. It was so weird. But hey, here we are. Trenton, Ethan Evers, 1 and 2. J.R. Deal in 3rd. Daddy Dave trying to work that high line. Lucas was behind him. Lee Vasquez, the McDonald's car, just rubbed the wall a bit. Maybe the damage on this Toyota is starting to show up as Beach just can't get any kind of push going on the inside lane. He's going to abandon the 01, I believe, move up to the top side. Here comes Daddy Dave to the inside. See if Lucas can go with them or if the 01 stays tucked in there. They might split them 3 wide. That is exactly what they do. Now Lucas drops in front of Daddy Dave. He surges all the way up to 2nd. Hoytsman is suddenly on a tear in the 97. Now he runs into the no help situation. Outside line working together. Montrose is going to drop in behind Lucas.
How fucking low do you need to go? Damn.
Anger going on back here.
I apologize on that. I don't know what whoever was underneath me
Bam!
trying to side drop me for no reason.
Oh my gosh, that's why Lucky went up to the wall. So all that started with the 3 of Carver and the 49 of Floyd coming together. Lucky had to pay the price for it, unfortunately. Trenton still leads. J.R. Deal now leads that bottom lane. Daddy Dave's moved up to the top. Eleven laps to go. Don't know the fuel window, but 17 laps since most of these cars pit. Vasquez in the McDonald's car spent 25 laps, so that'll kind of be our indicator. Keep an eye on Vasquez, Kelly Hyatt, and Nathan Harper. See if they peel off to the pit lane. As they work around the Mobile 1 Ford of Jeremy Scheer. Scheer drops down out of the way. like nine of our
Sorry. Bad bump.
lead cars in this pack.
I was trying to let you get off your bumper.
Keen's gone into the pit lane. Not Keen. That is Monahan. Mullins turns the 6 around. I'd be shocked if that wasn't deliberate, even though he said it wasn't. You can never believe a Larry Scott driver. They lie more than poker players. Someone just popped the motor. That may have
Get
been.
up here, Lucky. Never mind.
It blew up for no damn reason.
Pace car, 1-4.
Lucky it had damage. Now it has popped the motor. It's now 3 laps down, and with a popped motor, not looking good for Lucky. Here comes the lead pack. Seems like everyone needed to pit for fuel. Mike Edwards staying out here. Is he trying to lead a lap? So we'll have to stay out twice. Or maybe he thinks he can make it to the end to save the fuel. Interesting call either way for the 14. Monahan stayed out behind him. Monahan crashed front of the pit lane. That car, really hope it doesn't stay up front when they go to a restart here. That could be a big mess. Trenton's going to lead the pitting cars off the pit lane. He'll come out in 3rd. Ethan Evers 4th. Beach 5th. Hoytsma 6th. Wall in 7th. All those cars with a 9-second stop. Harper a 6-second stop. Comes out in 8th. Outlaw, he took 4 tires. He'll come out 9th. So the first car with 4 tires is the number 9 in 9th. He'll move up to 8th. Once Monahan takes care of his race cars, there's no way that car is going to be any kind of competitive. Smacked the inside pit lane very hard after Cliff Mullins turned him across the double dog leg. Things are only going to pick up from here.
Take control.
You sucker.
I know. I'll give it back to you, Charlotte.
You're gonna owe me 2 lap dances after last night in the...
Edwards takes the top. And Beach none too pleased as it breaks up the 81-71. Bit of an interesting call as he would have been in front of his teammate Ethan Evers and they could have timed the restart, but Edwards taking top and breaking up the 81-71. Interesting call. So row 1 will be Edwards and Sneed. Row 2 will be Evers and Beach. Row 3, Hoytsma and Lawallen. Row 4, Harper and Deal. Row 5, Montrose and Dave Hoytsma. Five laps to decide who wins here in Atlanta. Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Edwards leads him to the green. Trent Sneed, Andrew Beach. Side by side. Trenton's going to try and get up in front of his teammate Beach. Then Beach drops in behind. Trenton jumps to the outside, coming off of turn number 2. Ethan Evers goes with Andrew Beach, does not push his teammate Mike Edwards. report from the 83 is the car is broke. 83 will have to retire. Mike Edwards just drifting backwards as he chose poorly on the lane choice there. Very surprised Ethan Evers did not help his teammate. Oh, there goes the 5. Logan Rhodes into the wall. That's going to bring out a caution for sure. TJ Floyd hard into the inside wall. Daddy Dave going for a ride.
Lucky Cliff, I let up.
And it all started, looks like maybe around the 5 car.
Really?
Yes, really. Logan Rhodes just smacked the outside wall, looked like on his own. Watch it again.
Yep, that's lucky.
Daddy Dave gets in the back of the 5, pushes him up into the wall, catches into Josh Carver, then back into Daddy Dave. TJ Floyd trying to miss it, gets pounded.
I was nowhere near you, bud. No, as we were starting up after the wreck, you hit me in the front end and gave me a meatball.
I think it's just the way your meatball was displayed. You probably had it anyway. Exactly. TJ Floyd hard into the wall.
Perfectly still, no meatball. You hit me, you take off, meatball.
I don't know what they're talking about. That, I think Daddy Dave is mad at that, but
be blaming it's the 5 that wrecked you and you hit the wall and that's what gave you the meatball. You're not in my cockpit, Jeremy. Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. If it's any consolation, Dave, my steering wheel's turned 90 degrees to the left, so I promise you it's not intentional.
I think Clapper was trying to say the 5 caused this wreck, but the 79 hits the 5 into the wall, so the 79 kind of caused his own meatball.
Me fucking too. That was great. I like the dog, huh?
Kelly Hyatt bouncing off of a bunch of things there.
Spicy Dave got me all bricked up over here.
TJ Floyd gets a piece.
See, that's what I was thinking, because I was getting ready to be like, that's about to be Spicy Daddy, not Daddy Dave.
Yeah, Dave hits the 5 and starts this wreck, so I don't know how you can blame the 5 here. Punts the 5 into the wall, 5 bounces off of it and loses control. And that is the end of the 79 tonight. Kelly Hyatt, I don't know what was going on in the 33 cockpit.
I caused it myself. You bumped him and then he got loose and then he hit you. So you caused it yourself. I wasn't talking about him. Just keep your nose out of where it doesn't belong. You cause enough shit on your own.
Daddy Dave is angry.
DJ, you're Rob walking like a motherfucker.
Kelly Hyatt pinballing through there.
Stop. Right now.
I don't. Why does Kelly not check up and go left? See all this wreck? Just check up. Goes around that car. Just. I don't know. Someone could have held the brake too for sure. Is it TJ Floyd doesn't hold a brake? Just backs right up into him. Yep. Between the two, I wouldn't have gone to the right for Hyatt, and then Floyd, I would not have. Yeah, I would have held the brake. You know, there was a lot of egregious things going on there. Anyway, half a lap from a restart. We're into overtime, so this will be the first attempt at green white checker. If we get the white flag before a yellow flag, the race will end. Oh my God, TJ Floyd trying to stay on a lead lap and keep his playoff hopes alive. Just started smoking.
Bro, I said give me a fucking EOL. Are you fucking deaf, bro? God damn, I didn't think. Shut up. No one wants to hear you anymore.
No one wants to hear either of you.
Then fucking mute me, you dumb bitch.
Wow, we got beef.
Please keep going clear, we're getting ready to restart this.
Shenanigans.
All you do is run your mouth every week.
Isn't talking about someone running their mouth also running your mouth?
That was necessary.
Yeah, well, because I have a reason to be pissed off.
Yeah, what's that reason?
Well, you think you're the only one?
Trenton Sneak gets us restarted. This is just not going to end, is it? Andrew Beach, Lucas Hoytsma, Mike Edwards on the outside, Ethan Evers kind of all alone down there on the bottom. Trenton Sneed's running away. He says get in line about being pissed off. Here comes Hoitzman to the inside. Beach and Steed are going to stay together on the outside. Where does Evers go? He's going to go down the hill in front of the 9 of Deal. It's looking like we're making it to the white flag. Trenton and Lucas leading the 2 lines. Ethan Evers looks like he got loose there. The 37 of Cliff Mullins is going to go around. Margison's in the wall. We stay with this lead pack.
Right, I got hit from the inside, which is why I went up into the sorry.
Deal shoving Evers. Looks like Trenton Sneed's going to win this thing because I don't think Beach is going to go anywhere. Deal gets pushed out. He's trying to hang on to it. It's going to be Sneed and Beach coming to the line. Evers is dead. Trenton Sneed with the win. Andrew Beach second. Harper third. Mike Edwards, I believe, picked up 4th. Lucas Hoitzman 5th. Jeremy Scherer 6th. Ian Montrose upside down 7th. Isaac Keene 8th. Daniel Llewellyn. Then Jay Richter, Ethan Evers. Evers going to be upset about that. Kelly Hyatt. Cliff Mullins. J.R. Deal. Brandon Vasquez. Josh Carver. Then Margison. Monahan. I bet Monahan's chasing that 37 car. We'll stay here for the shenanigans. He took a swipe at him and missed. Went off-roading. Oh, and then 33 of Hyatt destroys the 6 of Monahan. Post-race shenanigans.
Yeah, you got me there, Ethan.
Trenton Sneed, Andrew Beach 1-2 to the Low Time Motors crew. Let's go jump in and find Trent. Trent, DG, you got a copy?
I do.
Hi. All right. Let the emotion out. Go. Was that 2 this week?
Yeah, holy shit!
You need to calm down. Too much winning.
No, I want to win them all, damn it!
We're going to start calling you Lucas Hoitzman.
Oh, I don't know. We ain't to that point yet.
Yeah, your car's not golden enough.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta. It's like old Daytona. I gotta finish it. On here.
Hi, Beach.
Hello!
I figured you'd get in here on a celebration too. A 1-2 finish for the team. Good times.
Yes, sir. Great times.
Watch Trenton do his Alan Quickie.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to chuck a bit. There it is.
Chug some
I
beer.
already finished,
Oh, excuse me.
I already finished my alcohol. I have to go to the kitchen for more. I was 4 in by the end of that race, so I am not sober.
Perfect. We still brought home P2 and pushing Trenton to the win there. That had to be fun.
It was great. I told Trenton as we came to that second to last restart, I was like, whenever Michael had the lead and he took the outside, I told Trenton, that's just like, man, if you get to me, I'm on your back bumper because I'm just coming out here to have fun. I mean, I would like to get a win, but at the same time, I know Trenton is fighting for this championship, so definitely wanted to help him out.
Now he's moving on to the round of 8.
Done.
Yep. Locked him in for the next round. Good job. Trenton, go ahead, hit me with the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs, and don't forget everybody in chat, because it seems like half the chat is your friends.
Well, first of all, DG's chat, thank y'all. Love y'all. First one was, thank God, man. Holy crap, he gave me 2 in 1 week. That's unheard of for me. Debuted a new paint scheme. I hope it's coming through nice. Really try to match the colors of this kick-ass logo you made for Sneed Tombstone Game Farm. But them, Trian Technologies, STC Imperium Racing, BCR Sim Products. Got the Sun Autonomia ribbon on the rear for you. But yeah, the entire C2X Beach came back and we kicked ass. The Pizza Boy Cheesecake Wombo combo put a licking on him for the last 2 restarts. So that's pretty cool. So the entire C2X Beach, Jeff, he got taken out early. Cliff, Adam Crozier, Nathan Lafayette, Hayden Lowell. See if I'm forgetting anyone. Lucky when he stops by. Cody Brown when he stops by. If there's anyone else I'm forgetting, my condolences. But my family, mom, dad, my sister, Uncle Lee. It's 2 in 1 week, Uncle Lee. Update on the Tree Pyrenees. They are out and wandering around. We brought one to the house to let mom pet. So that's cool. But Whitley, if you're awake, go to bed.
Go to bed, Whitley.
But yeah. Yeah, thank you for broadcasting. Thank God. We're gonna drink a lot of beer tonight. Let me tell you what.
I think you already started.
Oh yeah, but we ain't finishing.
10-4.
I'm gonna burn
Lord
it on
help.
the front stretch again.
Lord help anyone whose lobby you jump in after this.
If it's the Superspeedway lobby, we got a good shot at going again.
All right, boys. Andrew, go ahead, hit me with the friends, family, sponsor shoutouts for that P2.
Well, first of all, once again, congratulations to Trenton. But anybody that's watching for me, thank you for watching. Mostly everybody's here for Trenton. But I'm going to also tell Whitley, go to bed. You don't need to be awake. You should be getting some good sleep. You're growing like a dadgum weed. Got to thank Side Pipes, my uncle's shop. If you're in the Catawba County, Newton area in North Carolina, check him out for any automotive needs. BCP, Sneed Game Farm, C2X as Trenton gets dizzy over there doing his burnouts. You for broadcasting, man. I've also got my ribbons on this car. I think that's why we got a 1-2 finish right there. So doing our best to come back, raise some awareness with dysautonomia. I'm glad I got that right the first time back too. Oh man, it's so good to be back.
All right, buddy. It's good to have you back. Congrats on that P2 finish. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much. Let's go drink some beer. Woo!
Perfect. Just perfect. Perfect interview right there. Now we go find Nathan Harper bringing it home in P3. Nathan, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
There him is. Well, brought home P3 after a wild night, and looks like that should be good enough to move on in the playoffs. How do you feel about it?
Well, hopefully it is enough to move on to the playoffs. During that full run there, it was 60 laps, so 60 laps goes by really fast at New Atlanta. And I was in a private call with my crew chief, and he was like, we're going to have to be hyper-aggressive here. We're below the cut line, so let's try to stretch it out on fuel. And when we tried to do that, it just didn't work. We weren't getting anywhere, and I was just slipping back in the pack. So I was banking on a caution, got the caution, and then I had to race it from there. The leaders got wobbly in front of me, and I shot it to the outside, and I couldn't quite get it back down because the car was getting tight. But I mean, hey, if it's as long as it's good enough to move on, I'll certainly take that.
How did you do on stage points? Did you get anything?
I don't think so.
Oof, that might hurt then. We'll
Maybe.
have to bite the fingernails and hang on. We'll get the points done by the end of stream here, but after the interview, obviously.
Yeah, I'll sit and wait.
Yep, sit and wait. See how everything else goes on. Kind of like in football, when your team's already done, you got to wait to see the results of other games before you know if you move on. We'll see how it goes for you, bud. Good luck, and hit me with those friends, family, sponsor shoutouts real quick, and then we'll get on out and do the points for you.
Shout out to my crew chief. He had me on a good strategy. It just didn't go into our favor, but I never would have thought of that. And of course, the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, hopefully we don't get this paint scheme one and done. I don't want to hear the memes, but hopefully we can move on to the next round.
I think
that's all I got.
You play my Rams, don't you?
We do.
You're gonna get a free win there.
Maybe, hopefully. Don't jinx us.
Oh no, we're dog crap this season. Dog crap. All right, get on out of here and hang tight. We'll try to get the points situated and see where things land. Good luck to you, and we'll see you in the next week either way, right?
Yeah, I'll show up. Even if I'm done, I'll still stick around. I have fun doing this series. Thank you for making this possible. I really have fun.
That is a true
Yep,
champion.
fingers crossed. Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Good luck. Nathan Harper has to sit on pins and needles and wait and see if his third place is good enough in the 07. No stage points is going to be kind of rough. You see the finish here is the 9J Ideal out of shape. I'm just trying to see how Ethan Evers even ended up backwards as he was coming to the line. Has Carver right on his tail. Carver jumps to the outside. See if we can jump this back to real speed. Oh yeah, that's no bueno. Boom. I think Ethers thought he was clear, came up and was not. Gets into Carver. A few cars sneak by him as he tries to spin his way to the line. Barely beats Hyatt. Rough way for the 8 car to finish when he was running up, I believe, in 6th. See if that is detrimental to him moving on, but I think he got decent stage points. Let's go ahead and look at our final results and get this YouTube wrapped up. Final results will look like this. We'll get there. We'll get to the replays all after the YouTube. We have Cheesecake, Trenton Sneed getting the win. Andrew Beach brings it home P2. Nathan Harper the last spot on the podium. Then Mike Edwards and Lucas Weispa pick up top 5s. Jeremy Scherer, Ian Monchos, Isaac Keene, Daniel Llewellyn, and Jay Richter your top 10. Ethan Evers, Kelly Hyatt, Cliff Mullins, J.R. Deal, Brandon Vasquez, Josh Carver. Then you have Margison, Monahan, Floyd, and Rhodes, your top 20. Final 5, you have Dave Hoitzma, Lucky, Clapper Newell, Asher Brenner, and Jeff Price. Price caught up in some stuff early on, and 19 car was quickly out of the race. That is how it goes sometimes at these races. All right, let's pay the sponsor bills so we can get you guys on out of here. We've got 911 Fleet Services doing our Wednesday Night Cup Series, Cave City Roleplay, our Truck Series. That was a fun race last night at Phoenix. I'm going a little too fast, apparently. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Tuesday Night Xfinity Series. FSM Customs started us off tonight at the road course of the Red Bull Ring on our IMSTA Series, so appreciate that. Golden Eagle Cert, watch the race that you just watched, this Golden Eagle Superspeedway Series. Light of My Life Candles gives away a candle every Tuesday night, so come on by Tuesday and try to win yourself a free candle. The scents are amazing and the flavors are delicious, apparently. M9 Performance does our modified setups and sponsors the series on Tuesday. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm does our Sunday night Street Stocks. Spit and Venom Podcast does our Arca Monday Arca series. That's the order. Then 1023graphics.com does our Dirt Street Stocks on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. If you're over on the YouTube, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notifications buttons. All that stuff is free and helps us in the metrics a ton. So please, please, please do that. Thank you all very much. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here next week.